Okay, so I wanted to address the first part where someone was saying I didn't know anything about Jessica X. Yeah, I do know a lot about Jessica X. I talked to her for 3 hours on a live stream back in 2020, March 11th. This video was done in May 2020. This is her first video, the 11th of May. So, I mean, obviously, of you sycophants and fans and crazed individuals, you guys obviously have known about her less time than I have. And so, saying that I don't know anything about her is the whole idea and the whole assumption that I am someone who dwells along the woman sphere, basically, and I stay in black women empowerment spaces. And I go on their chats and I talk to them and we just talk about hating black men all day. That's basically the narrative that these type of individuals expect me to have, even though I've had plenty of beefs with the BWE sector, many of the divested sectors, many of the mammies who just hate black men. I've had a lot of different beefs with different people. Not really the true divesters, but the fake divesters specifically. So it's kind of like, I get annoyed because you guys always assume and tell me what my life is. I am 49. I'm a baby mama. I have been in relationships with black men. I have a body count of 135, okay? That's what you guys wish, And then when you find out those aren't true, then you have to come up with things to lie about because you need something negative because you're hurt about the fact that I'm not attracted to you. Because what other reason do you have to lie? Because you're making up stuff about me and you don't even know anything about me. So you're the one who's making up stuff, being delusional, and being angry just because I don't prefer you. About the 43 replies, I specifically do my comments the same way I am doing this video right now, responding by voice, using Google Voice. It's easier to do that because then I can address all your points, and that's the problem that you guys have, is that you get upset because I basically can address everything you're saying and you can't keep up with me. And of course, that frustrates you. So then you have to go about saying, oh my God, you left too many comments to me. I'm sorry, you accuse me of a lot of different things, and I address each and every one of the things you're accusing me of because that's not the proper representation of me. Now, on to the other individual. This guy, he's really hurt. He's been trying to make up several different things on me. For one, he at first was trying to make up that I was harassing Jessica X. I wanted to get her fired. I wanted to destroy her. Then he tried to make up that I was having like hearing things or something in my head or something. It's like, dude, okay, I understand. Like I said, you need to make up things about other people when you feel like you aren't preferred. If you weren't hurt by it, you wouldn't need to make up stuff about me because you wouldn't have to try and tarnish who I am as a person because you wouldn't be angry at me for not preferring you. Because I haven't attacked you in any other way besides to say I'm not attracted to you. That's all it is. If you don't have anything against what Jessica X says, and in many ways I agree with her on many different issues, then how can you really have an issue with me? And on the term of sugar baby, yes, I have said that she's a sugar baby in the past plenty of times. I think anyone who is hypergamous fits the sugar baby idea of things. There are different types, I understand. Some people are just basically prostitutes. Some people are married, okay? So I understand that some people are gold diggers. I don't even notice the difference. Gold digging, from hypergamy to sugar babying, I don't really care. I think it's pretty shallow to care about someone's money when you should be caring about what kind of partner they're going to be, if they're the right partner for you. I mean, I guess to me, settling down is important to me in the sense that this person is of enough value for me to want to settle down with them. Not financially, but as a person, they're a valuable person to me enough where I want to settle down with them. You know, I believe in finding the soulmate. I believe in finding your right partner, not really about money. If he has money, that's cool. If she has money, that's cool. But it shouldn't be anything that one's considering. I mean, unless they're a bum on the street or something, you know. So that's basically all I had to say on that perspective. Now, I wanted to talk about the comments because he was trying to act like I wasn't addressing this guy's comments, when I literally am addressing everything that he's accusing me of. For one, he tried to accuse me of trying to harass her. I specifically showed how I don't harass her. I don't want her destroyed. I specifically made a video actually on talking about how I want to watch more of her content to see more of her views, and possibly subscribe at some point. I try to keep that kind of on the low though, because there's plenty of people that I am that are my subscribers, and I feel like sometimes they might have an issue with it. But anyway, you know, everything that the person accused me of, I addressed through these comments. You don't like that I addressed them and I put them down to being debunked, basically. That's your issue. Because that's the thing, you guys constantly want to put me in a sector of like, oh, everybody who sleeps white, who sucks white dick, has these ideas in the divested sector. And you try and even put us with the ideas of Cynthia G and things of that nature, who is attracted to you guys. She's someone that you can handle because she likes you guys and she's attracted to you guys, and it doesn't hurt your ego that she is, attracted to you guys, but she's just angry at you guys. She's just bitter. And I don't understand why people like that just go online talking about how bitter they are, because it just makes them look badly, but that's just my perspective. So, everything that I basically addressed with this person was addressed in my comments. Yes, I made a lot of comments, but I can because I use Google Voice. You guys aren't smart enough to use Google Voice, I guess. And even if you did use Google Voice, this is the thing. You wouldn't be able to address all my points because they are solid, basically. And because they're solid, you can't do anything about them. All you can do is just try and deflect and follow something else, and then try and make up things about people because you're mad because they're just not attracted to you. Because that's what I ended up just saying. The only issue and the only difference between many of you guys and my ideology is the fact that I am attracted to white men, and you prefer people to be attracted to black men. That's the only difference. This is why I usually am in red pill sectors for white men, though, because they don't really have an issue with me, because they'll be like, oh, when we talk about the issues, they're usually like, oh, we're kind of similar, and even if we're not, most of the time I'm not judging them, because it's kind of like, you can find the right woman for you. I do not believe in shaming a man just because he's not my type. And I do this in both regards. With black men, because I'm not attracted to you guys, I don't say you are useless to all women. I say, not for me, And I point this out and I push it forward because with you guys, you constantly try and make up other things why I'm upset at you guys or why there's a problem or whatever, when it's not. The only difference between you guys and me is I'm not attracted. That's it. Many of the other points given, I agree with. Like I said in another video, you guys assume I'm subscribed to the Cynthia G types. Chris Logic is aligned with that, though I am subscribed to her, but get up. Oh, sorry, my dog. But yeah, to me, it's just kind of like you guys constantly try and make up stuff. And to me, you guys making up stuff is just you showing signs that you are bitter. You know, you're bitter black men, okay? That's like those bitter black women who are angry at people for, you know, black men interracially dating. I support black men interracially dating. I support black women interracially dating. The only people who don't are bitter black men like you and bitter black women like Cynthia G. So, to me, what is the difference with you and a Cynthia G? I don't understand what it is, because you guys try to make up stuff about black women like me who are just simply attracted to white men. Just like she tries to make up stuff about black men who are attracted to white women. You are just a male Cynthia G. You're also on top of it. Outside of all that, something is obviously not right with you. Because why are you so obsessed with Jessica X? Like, you guys just come rolling in just all angry and crazy and stuff, talking about Jessica X. No one's even talking against Jessica X. You are just crazy. That's it. Nobody is even talking against Jessica X. I was just talking about the issue. Oh, I was supposed to say, oh, hell, Jessica X. Oh, she's so perfect. No, she doesn't need to cam up or whatever. Heck, there were men in the black manosphere who said she needs to cam up. Yet nobody said anything about them. Oh yeah, because you, like I said, are focused on black women who like white men because you feel bitter. You are insecure, you're upset, and you are feminine. Not that there's anything wrong with being feminine, but you're feminine. Honestly, that's why you're raving on here. If you were desirable, you wouldn't be raving over here. You would be where you are desired. I guess you're not desired anywhere, so that's why you're over here. So, on the other issue that I wanted to talk about was, oh yeah, you were trying to talk about me compared to Jessica X. This is the whole thing. I don't hate Jessica X. I don't hate Jessica X, okay? That's a major reason why I don't generally show photos like these in comparison to her. Because why do I have to diminish her like that? I know I don't want her face, okay? I'm happy with what I have. My rating is a lot higher than hers, okay? My body size is a lot smaller than hers. There's a lot of different things that I have that she doesn't have, and a lot of things that she has that I don't have. And I'm really happy that I don't have those things. So, I don't really have any issue with her in that regard. I'm not jealous of her or anything like that. As far as looks, looks to looks with makeup on, I like 1.5 times her attractiveness, period. So I don't think I really have an issue with that. Now on attention, I show my, basically my, profile views. You can see, obviously, I've had 163,000, well, it's actually 162,000 views in 16 months now. No, it's 15 months. Oh yeah, 15 months now. And I have done perfectly fine with attention, obviously. I just said I've had over 150,000 views in a little over a year, so I'm doing fine. Thankfully to Jessica X and Cynthia G. But most of my content is not on Jessica X, it's actually on Cynthia G. That's why I show my highest viewed videos are mostly on Cynthia G. A few of them are on divested zealot, and I am not bashing divested zealot in those videos. So anyone who's divested looking at this video understands I'm not attacking her, obviously. um, but I make videos generally on colorism and sometimes on the gender wars as a neutral individual. This is why I'm talking about Jessica X versus Chris Logic, because that is about gender wars, basically. So that's why I am basically talking about it there, you know. So that's basically all I have to say there. I just feel like, you guys need to find a really pretty woman, okay? You need to find a very beautiful woman. Find a very beautiful white woman, make your kids beautiful, Get one of those like Kim Kardashian looking white women, maybe. Nah, she might be a little too dark. Maybe like a blonde hair, blue eyed, fair skinned girl who is like on that beauty level, basically. And, you know, try and be happy with the woman you have and not focus on what a black woman likes. If you are into black women, go find a black woman that likes you. Go where you are wanted. Obviously, with me, you're not desired. With me, I don't prefer you. So why are you going where you aren't desired? That shows a sign of low self-esteem, honestly. So that's all I have to say in this video. I think honestly you guys need to understand, if you're so focused on trying to make up lies about people, it just shows you're clearly hurt that that person doesn't like you and isn't attracted to you. Because there's no need to make up lies on people you're not angry at. And there's no need to make up lies on people if you actually have something against them that is actually true. But you don't. You don't have anything. You don't even have age on me. I mean, I'm the same age as Jessica X. I'm smaller than Jessica X. I have a lower body count than Jessica X. I mean, there's so many things that I have that all you guys talk against actually benefits me, to be completely honest. Because you guys talk about women who don't have children. It's better. You constantly bring up women that I fall into the category of. So for me, it's just like kind of like, how am I supposed to be offended? How am I supposed to be bothered by her channel? There's nothing. I'm supposed to have issues with biracials. I'm supposed to be having issues with women who are lighter skinned when they have the same complexion as me. When this lady looks more black than I do. When my father is biracial. Well, multiracial, but you get it. There's nothing for me to have an issue with. I believe that colorism doesn't exist. We had a long conversation on Jessica X's live. Well, not her live, but on someone else's live with her on it. Talking about how colorism doesn't exist, in my opinion. She said that colorism does exist, but then she pointed out how little it exists, basically. Anyway, so, to me, it's just like, there's nothing that I have an issue with this lady on. Her talking about dark-skinned, pretty black women not experiencing colorism and claiming that it's not real for them is true. She's giving a voice to black women, dark-skinned black women, who don't fit the narrative of the colorism crybabies. So how am I supposed to have an issue with her? That's exactly the voice and the representation of women like my mother, who is a dark-skinned black woman. She's very beautiful, and she's always taught me colorism doesn't exist. So that's what I mean. You guys keep trying to come up with some reason I'm supposed to have an issue with this lady. You keep trying to come up with, oh, there's personal issues with me. You don't even know me. You don't, do you even know, you don't even know my full name. You don't know my age. You don't even know, you didn't even don't think that my father was multiracial. Because you guys keep bringing up the whole biracial thing. As if I'm supposed, how can I have an issue with mixed people if I came from a mixed person directly? It doesn't make any sense. Like, know me before you want to go at me and say I'm a gangstan individual, okay? If you really want to pick it apart, why don't you go by some of the footage that I have in my videos and point out how I'm showing I hate one individual or something of that nature. But you're not going to find it by just, making up a whole story and a whole narrative, because this is what you guys do. You come to my channel and say, this is the life I'm living. You might as well tell me what my address is, how many kids I'm gonna have or have, if I have a cat or a dog, you know, what I ate for breakfast this morning. That's how crazy this is. You guys are constantly going about telling me all these things, and I don't even know if you watch my video. By the way you're acting, it doesn't seem you have watched it, because you are still obsessed with Chris Logic hating Jessica X. You do know I'm not Chris Logic. I had one person comment on my channel saying, is this Chris Logic? Really? Chris Logic is saying that Chris Logic went on her channel and harassed her and bullied her? I don't think Chris Logic is even that crazy to do that. Like, you guys really don't pay attention. I am literally saying Chris Logic came on my channel and attacked me for Cynthia G. But you still are talking about Jessica X and me hating her and being obsessed and trying to harass her and trying to get her fired at a job. I don't even pay attention to that. I'm like, if some people are being crazy, well, people are crazy. Just like you guys are crazy. You guys are no different from those people who are harassing people. You're harassing me. So you are just as mentally as unstable as the people you're talking against, who are unstable for harassing random people online, whether it's Jessica X or if it's Jessica Raymond. Harassing people for their opinions is just dumb ass stupid, okay? So that's all I have to say in this video. I'm going to be done. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye! Comment down below.